Today we'll look at the best way to make transparent text in Affinity. This also works for shapes and other vectors. I'll be using the latest version of Affinity, which you can download for free, but these techniques will work in the older versions as well. So I'm here in Affinity, and I'm choosing to do this in the Vector Studio, but it'll basically work anywhere in the program. Let's say I want to make a rectangle, and I want to cut the word mountain out of it. And I want this background landscape to be visible through the text. Well, let's create our basic elements. I'll use the artistic text tool here. I'll click and drag. And let's type a word. Mountain. Now I'll make the background shape I want to cut out of. We'll use a simple rectangle. I'll click on this. And I'll drag. And we have our shape. Let's align things the way we want it. I'll take mountain. I'll drag it down here. You can center as you like. I'll use the center tool. And now we want to cut this word mountain out of the rectangle. One way to do this is to use Boolean operations. I'm not a fan of this method, but let me just show it to you anyway so you know how it works. So I'll select mountain and rectangle here. And now up here on my toolbar, I have the Boolean operations. That's these square and circle shapes up here. If you don't see them, right click on the toolbar up here, say customize toolbar. And if you drag down, you'll see them here. And you can drag them up and add them to your toolbar there. So I'll click done. So with my mountain and rectangle layer selected, I'll click this one here. This is subtract. So I'll press this, and we got the effect we're going for. If I drag it around, you can see the word mountain is totally transparent. Now this isn't a wrong way to do it, but it's inflexible. For example, look at our result over here. After we did the Boolean operation, we just have a curve. Our text is actually gone. Our curve is just this shape here, which is just points. So Affinity doesn't actually know that this is a word anymore. So if we wanted to change the word later to some other word, we can't do it. So that's one shortcoming of the Boolean method. Let's undo this and do a different way. I'll press Command Z. Now I'm back to my text and rectangle. The more flexible way to get this effect is to use the Erase blend mode. So let's look at how to do that. I'm going to select my text here. Again, the text layer is selected. And this drop-down box here will give us the blend modes. By default, it's normal. I'll click on it. Let's scroll down. And we're going to choose this one at the bottom. Erase. So I'll click this. And in fact, you can see my word mountain here is now transparent. It's erasing the content below it. Now the downside is that it's erasing too much. It's going straight through the entire document and also erasing this background layer, the landscape. Fortunately, there's a very easy way to fix this. All I have to do is select mountain and rectangle, and then I'll just group them together. I'll click on this folder here, and now they're grouped and we're getting exactly the effect we want. So if I take the group and I drag it around, notice how the word mountain is totally transparent. And the reason this happens is if we expand the group, the mountain's erase blend mode is erasing the rectangle below, but the effect doesn't go outside of the group. It erases out of the rectangle, then it takes the result and just puts it over our landscape below. And the really nice thing is that this is still text here. So I can actually double click on it and I can change it. I can move it around. I can change the font if I like. It's totally editable. I can also select the group and add a drop shadow. I'll click FX. Let's do outer shadow. Check the box here and give it a radius. Maybe increase the intensity a little bit. And here's our result. This method also works exactly the same with other shapes and vectors. I have this mountain logo I downloaded. It's just an SVG file I opened in Affinity. Let me select this curve. I'll copy it. Let's go back into this document here. Command V to paste. It's a little big. Let's resize it. Let's give ourselves some more room in this rectangle. Then I'll put it over here. I'll rename the layer to mountain. Now notice it's outside of the group. Let me drag it in the group. And we're still not getting the effect. That's because I just have to set the blend mode of this mountain to erase also. So with it selected, I'll click the drop down. Let's go to erase. And we've cut our vector out of the shape as well. And if I move it around, you can see it's transparent. And we can even still edit points in the vector. So if I double click on the vector, if I choose the node tool here, I can click these points, drag them around, and do all sorts of stuff. By the way, I was also asked recently how to make transparent outlines text. Let me show you that while we're here. Let's create another word here. Call it mountain. Let's change the font. To make text outlined in Affinity, you select it, and then over here you can alter the color. This color in the front is going to be the fill, so when that's in the front, any color you select, we'll alter the fill color. And then the outside ring, if you click that, that's in focus now. Any color you choose will be the outline color. You can further alter the thickness of the stroke here by clicking the stroke panel. So I can adjust this. If you don't see this panel, you can go to Window, Vector, and then select Stroke. That'll add that panel there. Let's go back to color. I still have my text selected. And the way you remove something, either a stroke or a fill, is when it's selected, you click this white circle with the red line through it. So let's remove the fill. And here we have our transparent outlined text. And I can change the color of the outline. Let's select this. Let's make it white. And there we have our other style of transparent text. If there are any topics you'd like to see a video on, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.